Good. Hello, we are the Autonomous Disaster Squad from Limekiln Middle School. We have decided to do our, I am Pace.
I'm Martin.
Jacob.
Eric. I'm Kush.
Nicholas.
Edward. And how we have decided to do our presentations is assign each presentation to a different group of 2 or 3 people. Me and Art and my colleague Arden have decided to be working on the project part of this. So we will be talking about preparing for a disaster, a hurricane.
We'll be talking about why we picked this topic, emergency contacts and information, what type of rations you need and how to store them, and what you put in your go bag.
So for why we picked this topic, there was a combination of factors. One of the first and most impacting factors was Hurricane Sandy, which hit the northeast of the United States not too long ago. It had devastating effects, and people really need to be prepared for an event that is so impactful. And the other thing was we talked to Dr. Manzi, who works as emergency services at Boston's Children's College, and she talked about how there were many injuries and just things that shouldn't happen, but they happened because people were not prepared and they did things they were not supposed to, like using chainsaws during this event. And so our solution to this particular thing was to set up annual preparation days and mock drills every year at schools and other public places, and that way people, along with the resources that we will be talking about later, people will know what to do with them, and they will be better prepared to not only have what they need in case of this emergency, they'll know what to do.
Important numbers that you need to know are 911, the phone numbers of trusted family members, poison control, and your electrical company. Also, you need a corded phone inside your house in case cell phone towers are down.
You want to have these numbers on a list, and how to keep them safe is first you want to make sure the lists are laminated and completely waterproof, as they may get wet and you do not want them to be ruined. Also, you want to put them at multiple places around your house, not just one place, because if one place is inaccessible, you want to still be able to reach this list and know who to call. Also, you want to keep a copy in your car in case you're not at home when disaster strikes. And finally, you also want to include this in your go bag, which we will be talking about later.
Basic food supplies that you need are dried foods, canned foods, a small cooking pot or pan, some wood and matches, a water purifier or bottled water, and a light straw, which is basically a water purifier within a straw, and some aluminum foil in case you need to make a quick solar cooker.
So our tips for how to make sure that you do not run out of food is first you only want to eat 3 meals a day and no snacks, otherwise you may run out of food. Also, you want to eat the dried food last, as the canned food is more likely to get punctures or go bad before the dried foods. So you want to eat those while you still can. And also, small portions to ration food. You do not want to eat until you are completely full, but you want to eat until you are no longer hungry to conserve food. So for what goes in a go bag is, first of all, a flashlight in case light levels prevent you from finding something you need to get.
You need some extra batteries stored in a Ziploc bag, and you need to check them every 2 months in case they leak or break or something.
Also, you need duct tape. When we talked to Dr. Manzi, she described an event where one of these storms struck, and she and other workers all had tents set up, and they duct taped down certain tents. And every tent that was duct taped survived, but the ones that didn't were completely destroyed. So duct tape, it's very useful in such a situation. It can be used to patch things or secure things. It's very essential for many circumstances.
You need your booklet with emergency contact numbers.
Next, you also want a map of the state so you can find certain necessary places like nearby hospitals.
You need an emergency weather radio so you can hear about other things.
Also, you want the evacuation plan for your specific area. That way, as soon as you find out about the storm, you will know where to go.
You need your water filter and some dried food.
Next, you also want a Swiss Army knife, and as one of the tools you definitely need on this is the can opener, as you have canned foods, and those do not do much for you if you don't have a can opener.
You need your first aid items
I'm
such as
just going to stop you guys right there. I'm awesomely prepared. Just wanted to ask a quick question